So here's the thing. In marketing, your job isn't just to attract the right people, it's also to repel the wrong ones. And that's totally okay. And in fact, I believe after being in business over 15 years that it's necessary to do so. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jen Vasquez, and I help hyper busy female service providers market their business to have more time with their families and bring in and book business. I was recently inspired by Jessica Stansberry's video, and I'll put it down below because it's a good one, all about personal branding. And it kind of made me think about how defining what you share and what you don't share is really the key to building a strong personal brand. So let's dive into how you can create a personal brand that works for you without feeling like you have to share like everything, right? Step one, define what you want to share and what you don't. So the first step is figuring out the parts of your life that you're comfortable sharing and which parts that you want to keep private. You get to make that decision, not me, not your coach, nobody. You have to make that decision. For me, I will share all day long about my chocolate lab, Rolo Ghirardelli, who just turned 13 yesterday, and my 4-year-old naked cat, Lord Frodo, my obsession with mirror balls, and how much I love my 4 grandbabies. But when it comes to politics, that's really off limits for me to talk about in my business. I have very specific thoughts on the subject and I follow it. I don't even know why it makes me irritated, but it's just something that intrigues me, but it's something I will never share publicly about. Well, I guess I am right here. It's also about respecting the boundaries of others. My son and daughter-in-law don't want pictures of their kids shared online. They want to let their children make that decision when they get older. And I completely respect anything that my children want to do, especially when it comes to their family and their children. I still talk about them and share how much I love them, but I keep the images private. My daughter, on the other hand, is okay with me sometimes sharing. So I find balance, right? We all have to kind of find that balance in life. The key is to deciding what you're comfortable with and setting those boundaries very clearly. Step 2, build your brand around those choices. So once you know what you'll share and what you won't share, it's time to create content that reflects that. For me, my brand is built around Pinterest, marketing workflows, photography and videography, and really helping female business owners save time, but also grow their business, right? That's a little seesaw or a balance that they have to try to make. And that's really kind of my superpower. But I also weave in personal details like my love for family and why I don't work on Tuesdays so I can spend time with my grandkids. And I'll have you know that I was very fearful of taking every Tuesday off to go play on the ground with my grandchildren. But what I found was when I communicated this to my clients and sort of my reason why, they're wonderful with it. In fact, there's times when I will email back on something on a Tuesday, right? Maybe the kids are taking a nap or whatever, and I email back, and my clients point out to me, this is a Tuesday. You're not supposed to be working on a Tuesday. Like even my clients are telling me that. So sometimes talking about what your boundaries are is one of the ways that can really help you with your clients and your branding too. Jessica Stansberry shared how someone criticized her for cussing online because she's a preacher's wife. But here's the thing. Her cussing doesn't make her any less authentic. Her husband is totally fine with it, and that's really what matters. It's unacceptable, I think, that people would say that to her. Like I just don't get that. So the takeaway for me, your brand isn't built for everyone. It's built for the people who get you. Those are the people that you want to work with. Those are the people that you want to book, right? Step 3, create a content strategy that reflects your brand. So once you have your boundaries in place, create content that reinforces those boundaries. I like to focus my content on monthly themes. So for example, March is all about marketing workflows and about working smarter, not harder, which that's kind of what this video is about. I create YouTube videos, podcasts, blog posts, and social media content all around that theme all month long. But I still leave room for flexibility so that my content does feel natural and not forced. It just helps my brain to know kind of each month what I'm going to be focusing on. It doesn't mean I'll only share about that, but it means that that's kind of my focus. And don't be afraid to mix in personal content, like 5 to 7 second clips of you working, drinking coffee, walking the dog, or like for me, playing with my granddaughter. Add a strong hook as text overlay on the video and a caption that speaks directly to your ideal client. That's the magic. That is blending strategy with authenticity. So here's an action step for you. When you're done watching this video, take 20 to 30 minutes to really examine everything in your personal life that makes you who you are and decide with each of those, which of those will you share and which won't you share? And keep in mind that you can change this as you go. Maybe you start sharing about something and you decide it doesn't feel aligned for you or for your business or maybe for your family. Then mix it up. Change it up and redraw those boundary lines because this is our life and our business and we get to decide on that. So you're going to take that time and really decide what you're comfortable sharing in your brand and what's off limits. Then brainstorm content ideas that reflect those choices. Once you have that foundation, building your brand will feel a whole lot easier and the content will just flow. And hey, if you are ready to build a marketing workflow that works for you, how you want to live, how you want to work, what type of hours you have available to you, I can create that process for you to help you grow without burning out. My marketing accelerator is now open for booking. I have one more spot this month and I have one spot next month. The price will be going up in April, so if you want to lock in your spot now, you can book it now for a later date within 6 months, and then we'll meet and we'll go and we'll create a marketing workflow that works for you and your business. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.